All right. So here's my little intro in. Rowan, you have came to Timshel under circumstances not exactly everyone you'd want to tell everyone. But one thing you often do tell anyone and everyone who you first meet is the tale of your tale.
I was actually going to just make it so that she didn't have a tail because it never got mentioned. I was just gonna be like, never mind.
Well, I'm sorry it became a plot point.
Anyways, yes, sure.
Anyone who first encounters you as a halfling often asks about your mouse-like tail, and you often have to tell the story of how, when you were a young druid, barely learning how to tap into into nature's power, you, a bit overzealous, tried to cast the ability of wild shape, only to muck it up a bit. And when that happened, your only recourse was to be stuck with this tail. And even though you've wild shaped in the past, every time it has just been this tail, no matter what animal you've been. Now that you have a bit more time under your belt as a druid, a bit more experience, and a bit more confidence, I'd say.
Yeah.
The subject of your tail has kind of become something you've considered removing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in that vein that you decided to seek out some other druids in town to see if they've had any similar issues. Your druid friend Althea did not give you any real response, since that was something they never really had to go through. There is a druid who you probably spent some time talking to. Mikhail's a druid, right, Stellar?
Yeah.
I'm going to be on mute for a bit, so if I don't talk, that's why. It won't be long, though. Yes. Okay. I'll get back to you then. So, even though Mikhail is someone you could ask, another person in your purview of druids that you would probably go to is the Eladrin you met on Sune's Day.
My boy!
So I think that's how we will open, with Rowan probably already invited into the home of the Eladrin named Janice. And Rowan, how are you going to break the whole tale story to them?
Has he asked me?
I think you came in talking about how you needed some druid help, and now after him asking what you need, the subject of your tale has come up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna probably be very bashful about it, but be honest and just be like, yeah, I was a little bit too excited about becoming a druid when I was little. My whole family is full of druids except for my one brother. So when I found out I had these powers, I really wanted to impress them. So worked really hard, got a little too excited, and now this is my life now.
So, Janice just takes a swig of something and just goes, it's like, do you cut holes in your pants? Or, do you keep it tied up?
Yes! Lots of holes.
Okay, so on the one hand, removing it would cause an entirely new wardrobe.
I can sew.
Okay. And I rescind my previous statement. All right.
I mean, it'd take me a little while, but I mean, I don't get out a lot.
I guess a hole there is better than somewhere people will look.
It's true. Hopefully no one's looking at my ass.
He just, awkwardly takes another drink of what he's drinking. All right, look. Are you here for my help, or are you here to put me in an awkward situation?
Maybe both. This is an awkward situation as is.
I mean, for you. For me, this is great.
All
right. I know things, Rowan. I'm an Eladrin. Most Eladrin hails from the Faewild.
I know things.
I know things. Yeah, of course. And so because of that, I'm privy to some magic that your arcanist friend in that castle over there may not be too privy on. I could help you get that tail off of your person, but I would need you to do me a favor first.
What kind of favor?
A help me help you situation. I need components. A spell of that magnitude, altering something that you fucked up. Typically, it's easier to cause problems than fix them with magic, if you get my drift. I'm gonna need you to grab me some.
That was a really harsh way of saying it, but okay.
I'm just being honest. All right, look, I'm gonna need you to grab me some things from around town, and maybe a couple little plane hopping, but who knows? But grab me those things, bring them back here. Your tail is as good as gone.
All right, as long as I don't have to kill somebody.
You might want to bring a pal.
Oh,
if that's your limit, you might want to bring a pal.
Oh, well, luckily I have some nice new pals who are very good at punching things. Alrighty.
Janice grabs some paper. And he's just like, okay, here's what I need you to get from me. I'm just going to need, and he writes down a specific kind of root, some different flowers, some herbs, and he just hands you that list, and he just goes, most of that you could probably find in the wilds outside of town. There's a few things, however, that might require a little bit more traversing.
Okay.
If that comes up, I'm sure your buddy with all those teleportation scrolls can probably help you out.
Okay.
All right, so just bring that to me before sunfall, and we'll be golden. Your tail will be gone, and you can get to sewing your pants.
Yay!
Now, if you excuse me, he grabs that drink again. He's just like, I'm not done with my tea.
Oh, I don't believe that's not I think she thinks he put some alcohol, knowing Janice, he put some alcohol in that tea or something.
Hey. Weed tea is still tea.
Okay.
He's just like, if you need any advice, let me know. I'll be here. I would go out, but if you need me so bad, I can sacrifice my avid social life to sit around and catch up on my shows.
Sure. Okay, but this is actually a question of mine. Does Janice have a lot of friends, or is he bragging about himself, or does he actually know a lot of people?
He probably gets around. I just don't think he has a lot of friends, just not a lot of close friends.
Oh, okay.
Friends, but not friends.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he's kind of scooting you out the door. He's just like, all right, just don't lose that list. Everything under the big red line is the thing you're probably going to need to ask Calem about. So then you realize most of it is there, but there's 2 items underneath the big red line that he put with a marker. It's like, so just ask your buddy about those. He'll hook you up. And don't say I didn't warn you.
All right.
Cool. He kind of just closes the door.
Bye.
So, Rowan, you look through this list, and make me a nature check.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm using an online one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 3, so 10, 11. Yeah, that's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. Just taking a quick look, a lot of this stuff, a lot of the base roots, you actually can probably grab from your own garden. It's not a hard...
Oh.
But of course,
as it gets made this myself a long time ago.
As you get closer and closer to the big red line, you start to see a bit more exotic things that you could probably find outside the town now that spring is starting to hit. And with that 12, I'll tell you, under the red line, one of the immediate thing that strikes you is the root of a dryad.
Do I need to cut up a freaking dryad? Because that's not. I'm not gonna like steal a dryad's leg.
You can knock on Janice's door and ask him to explain what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back and be like, hey, Janice, hey, buddy, what the fuck?
The dryad root. It's a bit more metaphorical than you think. Dryad is a tree spirit. They are not made of tree.
Oh, okay.
They are a spirit that is tied to a tree, typically on the Faewild. If you ask real nicely, one root probably won't kill that tree.
Okay, I've seen some dryads before who looked pretty tree-like.
Oh, they look tree-like. They're just not like it's not a one-for-one thing. It's you break a branch off of the tree, you're not like breaking off their arm. It's not a one-for-one thing.
Okay, well, I've seen them like break branches off of themselves before, so I didn't want to like if I needed like a whole leg, I wasn't gonna be rude. I wasn't gonna ask them for that.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah, sure.
I
But
just wanted to be sure.
yeah.
Everyone.
Right. I feel you.
I mean, imagine you went up to someone and were just like, "Hey, give me your left butt cheek."
Rocket Raccoon.
I don't know.
I mean,
Give me your
yeah.
left pinky toe.
I mean, yes, but no. All right. You understand now?
Yeah.
And you realize he's, again, very, like, curtly trying to get you out of the house. And this is, like, not typical. Typically, Janice will just let you loiter, you know?
Yeah.
He's just like, great, cool. We're in agreement. We all understand each other. Now, go get root hunting.
Okay.
And he closes the door before you can say anything else.
All right.
So yeah, now I'll bring in the others because Rowan.
Yes, I'm sorry that I talked for so long.
It's okay. Here's how I'm going to explain this. As you look through the list, you realize Janice's "don't say I didn't warn you" comes from the fact that, like I mentioned, most dryads can be found in the Faewild.
Oh.
And so, you're probably going to need some help to traverse to another plane of reality for some good dryad.
Do I know anyone who can go to different realities other than Janice?
It's not so much that.
Or do I just have to go back to him?
It's not so much that. Calem could probably help you with getting there. It's more finding people to help you when you get there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You have to make your own makeshift party.
Oh.
Because Leona is still training the guard. Andre is still on
then,
the
I mean, obviously my party's going to be Sari, John, and Mikhail. And
yeah,
that's I brought Calem with me too if he wants to.
Out of game, yes, but in character. The point is, Rowan needs to go talk to these people.
Okay. Yes. Then I will go.
Also, I don't think their name is. I don't think they're playing John.
Nope.
Oh. Which character are you playing?
I changed the name on it. Evandur. New character, because this is going to be fun.
So, Rowan. Actually, I'll do it this way. Rowan, as you're just standing outside Janice's house, and the question of, how do I get to the Faewild fucking becomes apparent. Somebody, your Evandur is kind of walking around, and you see this halfling staring with a very weird tail, staring at this list, and just seeming perplexed. And are you gonna go up to them, or is this just like, I don't fucking care? And also take a minute to describe what your boy looks like, because we have a new boy.
New boy. New boy is human. New boy is on the tall side, maybe like 6'1". Puts buff Teefs to shame apparently with what I rolled.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Magnus. It's Magnus Burnsides.
Yeah. If I put Magnus Burnsides to shame, I rolled good.
Impossible.
No.
But he cheated. How can you be better than cheating?
Wait, what was his?
He cheated. He cheated a lot.
Yeah,
rolled
they joke.
very
They joke that he cheated a lot. Anyways,
You got too
But
many.
no, he's pretty tall. He's just wearing regular old clothes, nothing special, no armor, nothing like that.
Huh.
Walks right on up to Shea. Well, Rowan. Caesar looking at the list. And in all likelihood, he just kind of leans over onto her a little bit, like plops an arm on top of her to kind of get closer to a piece of paper and be able to read it. And so, is something there troubling you there? Something? You seem like you're a little distraught. Anyway, I can help you out there.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please not lean on me? I'm not like a stepping stool.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that. And then I pat her head twice.
Oh, shit.
She's just
Slide
like
a hand into the pocket and just go, so, you look like you're in need. I could definitely help. I have nothing to do today, and I'm frankly bored.
What the fuck? I appreciate the help.
By the way, I have no idea who Kronk is.
You've never watched The Emperor's New
I will.
Okay, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought this was something from Taz. No, never mind. I do know Kronk.
Okay, cool.
Good.
I'm not that far as Taz yet. I don't know Kronk yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's just so confused by this. Like, who is this weird man? What is he doing? Why does he want to help
You seem
me?
distraught. Here, allow me to explain myself a little bit. So, the DM summoned me to be here. No. Maybe Evandur knows.
He's self-aware.
What's the
No.
what's his intelligence? Because I can.
I kind of feel like saying this just to give you an idea, everyone an idea of how stupidly. I never roll stats for this reason. I rolled 46, dropped the lowest 6 times. Not 7 and dropped the lowest of them, just 6 times. Intelligence is his lowest stat at 14.
Holy shit!
He is a human, though, so he does get a +1 to everything, so it's only
That's
a 13
fair.
to start. But
All right,
14. Does he?
14
I don't
is-
think he knows he's in an alternate reality.
No, 14 is not that above average, unfortunately.
But
If
No.
you
it
had
was
told me,
a
like,
you would know.
if you had told me like 20, then I'd make it work. But
all right, so
numbers on
by
a
the
page.
way, so it's just him and Rowan right now, right?
yes, currently.
So just really quick, what's your name?
Rowan?
I'll try to remember that. No promises exactly, but no, I'm not going to make another character that mispronounces every name.
It's a type of tree.
That is fascinating, I'm sure. But
You can't see the expression on my face right now, but it's just this.
I'm so glad I've done this. I'm so glad I've created this disaster.
so I saw you wander off with that list. Just chilling on the side, waiting to find something to do with my great time. Saw you wander on off with your list, then strangely sprint right on back, and you kind of walked out looking a little bit defeated. I'm good at defeating things. I could defeat your feeling of defeated if you would like. I am bored. Please entertain me.
Oh my god.
I'm not a bard. What do you?
I'm
Sir.
not saying you're a bard. I'm saying you have something to do, and I'm bored.
I mean,
Am
What
I
even
coming off too
fucking-
strong?
Holy shit.
I
You're right. Not a chance.
what?
Why would
No,
I even doubt?
No. Oh. I was gonna say, like, you sounded sad for a second, like maybe I don't
If you
even.
can't, I'm gonna just like let you guys know this. Evandur's like flaw, and it's like the biggest thing in him is he's the most prideful person you've ever met in your life.
Oof.
Rowan
By far.
is just
the
like
most-
Rowan's brain isn't even working anymore. She's stopped functioning.
Give me
She's just like-
me the basic as to what is happening, and you want to just like say that I know things now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Rowan would explain the situation to Evander, then yeah.
So
What?
I as you've probably noticed, I have a weird tail that I shouldn't have. I mean...
Holy crap, when'd that get there?
Thanks, that really makes me feel good about myself. Anyways...
I was just captivated by how nice you look. I didn't even bother to check if you had a tail.
Are you flirting with me? This is the weirdest day I've ever had.
I'm trying to not be mean. It's not my strong suit.
Anyways,
this is my strong suit, and he flexes.
Rowan's just like, don't judge, don't be judgmental. Don't say anything mean to this guy. It's fine. Just everyone's good on the inside somewhere. Even if it's real deep.
Embrace tranquility, Rowan.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to get rid of it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with having a tail, I just don't like how...
The amount of pants you have to put a hole into is probably ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways, I just get kind of tired of, people giving me weird looks. I don't like drawing a lot of attention to myself, in spite of being, I mean, a lot of people know me now because I killed a witch, but
Oh, good for you.
Oh, shit.
That's so nice. He's trying to be nice. He is trying to be nice. He's just really...
No, that seemed nice. So yeah, I'm tired of people giving me weird looks on the street, so I'm trying to get rid of it. This Eladrin, nice guy, gave me a list of things that I need to go find. And I would like to be prideful and say I can do it all by myself, but I know that I can't, and I'm probably gonna die. So I need some people to come with me.
Well, more people does make it a lot more entertaining. You get to meet new people, see how they do things in life. It's a lot of fun. Have you tried just surgery?
What?
On the tail.
Oh, I mean,
Like, someone used a sleep spell, get a knife, stitch it up. Did I just break B?
No, I'm here. I'm just letting this happen.
I'm kind of...
Shea, we can say that I didn't say that line. I just really wanted to say that in case it screwed up B.
No, it's very, very funny. But actually, the truth is, Rowan has probably tried to use healing spells on herself to make it go away. But Rowan is a very squeamish person and would not get surgery unless she was dying.
So
Understandable. I will just let you know I might be able to do it if you need help. But
No.
Well,
She's just backing away from him and his sword. Just nope.
It's a little dagger.
Right the heck out of there.
Small dagger.
No, you and your
dagger.
just get away.
He just pull. You know what? He pulls out. I find this really funny because this is I have this written down on the sheet. No. It'll be nice and easy. I use this dagger every morning to shave. It'll be nice and easy to just get in there.
No. Rowan is running away.
Legitimately, this guy does have his side arm because that was the option with his class. It's he could have a dagger. I'm his dagger is exclusively used to shave in the morning.
Rowan has run away. She is gone.
Oh no.
We can.
I was gonna say that before he ran. That a couple people show up on the scene of Rowan screeching into the void.
And now everyone has to fight Evandur.
No. As Rowan's screaming, Rowan, you see a familiar face. Your comrade in arms, and I mean that quite literally with the arms thing, cartwheeling down the street. Is Sari. Sari, you just see Rowan having this conversation with a big, buff human.
Sorry, this man is trying to kill me. Please punch him.
No. She doesn't understand. I was offering pro bono surgery to help her out with a few minor cosmetic.
Sari's punching.
Oh no! Wait. I have spells. I'll do it.
That was a
And
nat
then-
20.
Holy shit!
Oh man, I wanted
Dead.
to punch him.
I was gonna say that before that happens, Mikhail, you were also just kind of walking, probably alongside this cartwheeling elf. Not really sure what they were about, but you see Rowan and you remember them from Sune's day. They were
Sari's
the
also there. She just cartwheeled past at the fish market.
so before Sari makes a punch, Mikhail, are you gonna?
What?
Sari's about to make a punch on Evandur. Rowan is screaming, and you've just walked into the middle of the street, and you just see this chaos. And you see Rowan and Sari, who you remember from
I
Sune.
realized that Rowan was definitely like a damsel in distress for a moment, so I'm just gonna have it so that she then realizes, oh no, wait, I also have spells. I'm gonna try and do something
Oh,
too.
wait, I can actually do things.
So is Mikhail gonna just intervene on this situation, or are they just not interested?
Oh, no. Like, he smiles big when he sees them, runs into them, and just waves at them.
Oh,
Just
Hi.
waves. So
Just
wholesome.
waves. He's mute.
So what I know is Sari just rolled a nat 20, so
Plus
Yeah.
1 because I have the punching ring.
how hard is that punch?
How does... No, don't roll off the table. Come back. 6 points of damage.
My God.
Sari is very defensive of her friends. She sees her friends screaming. She goes for it. Even though she's
So Evander,
Kind.
you just see this cartwheeling elf and this kind of
she breaks
meandering
into a
boy.
Naruto run.
Yeah. And just jump punch.
Yep, leap
Oh.
and punch.
It's 6 points of damage, which isn't too bad, but you're probably startled.
it's Evandur. He's 6'1". He saw this coming a mile away.
You're right.
No. In all honesty, this is probably about the reaction. Wow, that cartwheel was very, very impressive. And he's like brushing off where you hit. It's like, I think I felt something though when you came on by. You might have kicked up some dirt.
I punched you in the nose.
I
It's
don't
bleeding.
think you did.
It's bleeding.
There's some, sir. Okay.
Is it already springtime?
Rowan, is this-
My
Rowan, is
allergies
this
must
actually
already be
good?
acting up this year. Wow. Spring comes earlier and earlier every year, it seems.
My snot's just red. Gross.
Rowan, is this bothering you?
I saw a solution to her problem. I thought I would offer. She said she didn't want it. I'm not going to force her. But I'm glad to help in any way she needs.
Okay, look, I maybe overreacted because, I mean, you did say you. I don't even. My brain's not working right now.
It happens to all of us except for me on the best days, on the worst days. It doesn't happen to me, though.
Or me.
Are you all right?
I mean, except for when that voice talks to me in my brain.
It's just you're.
I'm really sorry. But Evandur's like, looks at his dad and goes, no, I can't help with that one.
You
Just slides it
sorry.
back into its sheath on his pocket, on his like hip.
Sorry, you actually do still have the tarot card, and it just kind of whispers to you and is just like, you think it's bad to have a voice in your head? Try being me, I'm fucking dead.
I love him.
And literally all that I get to do is sit around here and listen to you.
Sounds like the best life, my dude. Now go away. You're being rude.
Touche.
Wait, does Sari just rhyme right there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
sorry,
rhymes with
Ryan, but you were the only one to hear that.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
you just see like an outline of a sort of elvish figure in your head just going, touche, and just sort of shrug and enter back into the shadows of the brain. It's at that point
sorry.
I think that Janice walks out and just goes, it's already a fucking brawl outside my house. Oh.
Hi,
I see-
Janice.
I see you got your whole crew together. That's good.
Rowan Like,
Janice is like, good on you, Rowan. I didn't expect you to do that much socializing so fast. So proud.
Excuse me. I have a quick question for you, elf boy.
Oh, of course. Please,
I'm gonna
fire
guess
away.
you're the one that gave her this list and everything. You're the one, Janice?
Absolutely.
Have you thought of surgery?
Ooh, okay.
Would that have worked? She says she's not comfortable with it, so that's fine, but I was just curious if it would work.
It's a magic thing, so I'm not sure. It's possible, but, like, you can never tell with Fae magic, you know?
Yes, I know.
Maybe I'm cool with it. Maybe I've accepted this tale as a part of me. It makes
If you want
me
the option, let's
special.
go get you the option for it. I think it'd be a good idea to be able to... What if one day, maybe today you don't feel like it, but maybe someday you do feel like it, like not having a tail?
It's true, and then
I'll help you with this.
Janice
And I'm
goes,
poor.
Janice goes, and besides, every girl's got to meet the boy's parents at some point, am I right?
What does that even mean?
He's just like,
well, it's simple. When a boy and a girl like each other, eventually you're going to have to meet the boy's parents. Do you want to have a tail when you meet the boy's parents? If she wears a dress, she'd be fine. You're fine.
Wait. Question.
Maybe his parents will accept my differences like he does.
Sari raises her hand like she's got a question.
Small person that said they hit me?
I did hit you. I hit you hard. I do good punches.
I'm sure you do.
ring.
I'm sure you do. Sometime you'll have to try one on me.
Oh,
Sari just like glares up at him like, oh, I will. Wait, Rowan. Don't all of your family have tails? Doesn't every halfling have a tail?
no, it's just me.
Oh, well, that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Calem has a tail. I still have no idea why he has one.
Janice just goes, ooh, shit, he's got a tail too. Shit. He just goes to the back of his room and just starts looking around. He's just like, maybe I got some elf tails. You'd think I'd have more potionaries in mind from my own race, but I'll see what I got for him. Maybe if I do, he'll start buying a couple more little activities. You didn't hear that. Anyway.
Didn't hear what?
No, exactly. Perfect. Good job. All right.
No, what did you say?
Nothing of value. He's just like, all right, look. Basically everything on that list, I know Pinky over there's garden pretty well. I'm pretty sure she's got it all. It's just he points to Rowan's pink hair.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he nods. He's just like, nicknames are fun. Anyway, the only thing I'm pretty sure you're going to need some help with is that dryad. I'm pretty sure your buddy over in the castle got some way for you all to get there. Once you're in the Faewild, it's pretty easy. Find a dryad. You'll probably find either getting crunk or getting sprunk, and just ask one of them if you could borrow some root, and they'll probably say yes. They're real chill. I would know. I'm from there.
All right.
Oh, also, if you see a dryad that's a bit more feisty than the others, and maybe comes on a bit too strong, tell them I say hi, and that the restraining order's been extended to this plane. So.
Next. I understand, but I don't.
He's like,
women don't.
He just goes, Fae-X's are pretty rough stuff. All right. Your goal, Pinky and company, should be to get over to Calem. Once you've got that portal, it'll be a hop, skip, and a jump to a dryad because they are everywhere. Especially because spring's coming. It'll be like rabbit season, and by rabbits, and I mean that in every way.
You mean they'll start multiplying?
They'll start multiplying. You know how rabbits multiply, right? It's not magic. It's
yeah.
Some may call it a certain kind of magic. If you.
What is that supposed to mean?
You'll learn when you're older.
The voice in your head just goes.
84.
The voice in your head just goes like, I want to tell you, but I may relent. I'm not entirely sure you're of the.
Hey, small punchy person.
Yes?
I wonder who can get to the castle quicker, you or me?
Me.
Let's find out.
I know the shortcuts.
That's nice. I hope that works out for you.
Oh my god. So you two just book it to the castle?
No. Sari books it to the castle. Evandur is waiting behind, like, there, we don't have to answer questions.
Rowan, I think it's probably around this point that you acknowledge Mikhail is still around there, and you remember him from Sune's day. So,
Oh my god, hi Mikhail. These people broke my brain. So I didn't even... Hi, how's it going? I'm having a weird day.
Quick question. Does Rowan know sign language?
I'm gonna... For convenience, I'll say she does.
I mean, it might make sense. Rowan deals with a lot of different people's issues, so
That's
maybe
true,
part of
you're
the
right.
territory comes
Yeah,
with,
you're
like,
right.
learning different dialects and languages.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
knowing
probably
sign.
not, like... Yeah, you're right. She's probably not, like, amazing at it, but she's probably decent.
She knows.
Yeah.
So in sign, he's all like, "Oh, nothing much. I mean, just traveling. Got into some trouble with certain someone, and yeah, everything's going good. How are you doing?"
Currently, trying to get my thoughts back in order. In general, decent.
Oh yeah, I noticed you had a tail. What's that all about?
Was that bit of backstory?
I was too excited I made one by accident. Anyways, that's the source of all my problems today. I just want it gone.
But it looks nice.
Thank you, that's very sweet of you. But not everybody thinks so.
Oh no.
Well, I've always thought it doesn't matter what other people think, it just matters what you think.
Janice
Now,
is
speaking
probably
of
still...
Janice, is there any way you know enough magic to teleport me up there before Sari gets there?
He thinks about it for a minute, he's just like, not sure about magic, but not sure about teleportation, but I could hook you up with something. He walks back into his... he walks back. You see him just open something in his room, grabs a couple of different drinks, pours them together, stirs it around, just like, this should energize you.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to run?
You will feel like you're flying, my friend.
I mean, you look like an athletic dude. I bet you could run.
He actually shows up with two of them, and he has one for himself. He's like, I'm not going to do anything with this, but I mean, there's some walls for bouncing. He then just like raises his drink to you. It's just,
I hate this because Evandur would definitely say no to this because it's a supplement, and he's better than that. But I really want to know what this does. So, this is when the player usurps the character and goes, deal.
Janice just grabs his, kind of lifts it in the air and just says, to life, and just pounds it.
Or whatever.
All right.
What happens to me?
Evandur,
Do I have to roll a constitution thing?
No, your speed is increased, so I'll work out the chase between you and Sari in a minute, but you have enough speed to catch up. But what I will ask of you is to roll a D100.
A D100?
That's the 2D10s.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just like, this is getting exciting. Every time I hear D100 coming from a DM, I start thinking wild magic. That is a 4.
A 4, you say?
That's
Okay.
a large number.
Out of 100, yes, Livy, it is a...
On a D4, yes. Out of 100, less so.
Well, it's larger than 1. And I was being sarcastic.
Okay. I'm trying to find what it does. Okay. So, you're drinking this, and at first you're like, you do feel the speed kick in very quickly. But you're starting to wonder if it's got any other effects. And at that moment, you just start floating. You're in the air. You are levitating. You are going to run gracefully through the air.
As life should be.
And Janice is just like, I told you.
Now hang on. Wait, hold on. On this D100 chart, does it just say fly for 100 entries?
No.
I told you it would do that.
No, but the words you cast levitate on yourself are there.
Oh, well, thematically locked out, I think.
So Janice, meanwhile, starts glowing. He's just glowing. Got a good blue glow to him.
I just realized, so
Why?
Sari said that she knows all the shortcuts. I literally have as the crow flies direction to this thing, and I'm speed boosted.
Yeah. So how I'm going to do this is both of you roll athletics. I would have given Sari advantage because she had a head start and knew the shortcuts, but you make a valid argument, so it's just going to be one roll each. And it's just roll athletics.
How dare you, somebody?
And Rowan and Mikhail, you're probably just going to meander your way as these two just...
I'm gonna turn myself into a bird.
Okay.
It couldn't be acrobatics.
I mean, if you could...
Are you cartwheeling your way there?
I mean, that kind of tracks.
It's Sari, so yes.
At that point, I guess I could... Yes, it could be athletics or acrobatics for either of you, whichever is better.
Athletics.
Okay.
I mean, acrobatics, not athletics. Athletics.
Okay.
Wait, did you argue for acrobatics to pick athletics anyway?
So with that in mind, you guys are going with your most ideal. What are your numbers?
I've got a 20 now.
I had a 17.
Oof. So you are able to see right before you, just as Sari just cartwheels, just from a totally different angle, seconds before you get there, touches the door of the castle.
She looks at him like, I'm
sorry, but
Well,
last I
now
checked,
I'm
Calem
sorry,
isn't on the bottom floor, he's on the top floor, and I just float up.
Have you ever been to the castle?
No.
I know Calem personally. She just walks in.
It's at that moment that Sari, I'm going to say that Mikhail and Rowan have eventually made it their way there.
Yeah,
Mikhail
I turned my. Oh, sorry. What were you? I was gonna say I turned myself
into a bird.
Yeah.
Yes,
and then I
Mikhail,
probably told Mikhail to do the same and follow.
I was going to say Mikhail could turn himself into a bird. He could walk it, or he could sprout the old Asmar.
That's true. I just wanted to bring him.
Yeah, he's gonna spread his wings and fly.
Aw, so
That sounded so poetic.
So the four of you make it to the door just at a similar time. But sorry, you push open wide the doors. You're just like, Your Majesty, I'm here. And Calem screams.
Wait, hang on. He's going to be right there screaming. I want to change me flying up. I want to float in as a human man floating. But I don't want to be like... I don't want to be basically like just standing there like floating in. It's gonna be like I'm parallel with the ground, arms spread, approaching him. Just
you like T pose.
not T pose, more like just like he's, to put it bluntly, he's 100% playing into the like god persona right here, where it's just like heavenly float, just like oh.
Oh my fucking god!
Calem screams, and you see why, because he's sitting there. Bowl of ice cream, and just like he has his a message stone, but he's crafted it in a way where he can re-listen to the message put on there, and he is probably just jamming out to Shira's newest tracks. And he sees you, he screams, his ice cream bowl goes up in the air, you just go, no, 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 no.
I want to try to catch that ice cream ball.
All right, just make a dexterity, I guess.
Nat 1. I didn't want to try.
You're too busy posing. You're too busy voguing it up. And
I think that's the one time a Nat 1 is better than a 2.
Yeah, you're just too busy voguing it. Calem's gonna try and make a dex, but that's a 16. So he's able to just barely make him grab at it, pull it back, but the spoon falls on the floor, and he just goes, oh.
Oh.
he looks over. So stops the stone. What do you guys want? Or what's up?
I won. I got here first. I just want the record to show. The record shows I got here first.
Mm-hmm.
How long am I levitating for?
I think it was just a minute. It says you cast levitate on yourself, so I think it's
okay. So I'm probably able to go back to the ground now.
Yeah, it's
the way I get back to the ground though, as it's wearing off, I just like grab Sari and like climb down using her. Just like grab onto the shoulder and pull myself down.
So as you do this, Rowan, you probably like take up to the front and just like Calem just goes, Rowan, oh shit. And you see him like push something to the side. What's up?
I've been having a very weird day. And now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Howdy. Rowan, I keep census of all my people just so I can, just have things on file, of course. He actually just goes, Rose, could you help me with something?
Rose suddenly appears out of nowhere because it's Rose. Hello.
Hi, Rose. I'm right. Today's he kind of whispers to her. Today is her birthday, right?
Calem, you didn't forget, did you?
I didn't forget. I just say something wrong and make it real awkward.
Yes, it is her birthday.
Cool. That sucks. I mean, any day you want to be happy is your birthday, right? Totally don't want a elf woman with a gun to show up. That'd be bad, wouldn't it?
Rowan just like kind of looks like real bashful. Just like
That was not Rowan's fault.
It wasn't, but I'm just saying it was unfortunate. So, all right, look, I'm
sorry I made everyone get really chill. I thought that was the solution.
It's okay. Also, I'm gonna be level with you guys here. This is a one shot. I don't gotta be loyal to canon, right?
No.
Nah.
Cool.
I've like done some things that I'm like, Rowan wouldn't even do that. Somebody broke me with his character, and I just like I can't even play Rowan right anymore. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so this is
so angry this whole session.
So this is out of canon, and I can say whatever I want. Cool. Calem's just like, oh no, it's fine. It's cool. I'm gonna say Calem looks a bit older. He's This is like he's got his hat.
He still screams like a baby though.
Of course. He's just like,
I need that voice clip of you screaming in Calem's voice because it was adorable and hilarious, and I need to like use it for animation. I'm just gonna if I animate another scene, I'm just gonna insert it in because it's amazing.
Question. What race is your friend's character? The pyro?
Oh, here. Yeah, she said that she's like, well, she's based on another character, but she's kind of like a bugbear orc hybrid.
Half orc bugbear.
She's like, so she looks
the most cuddable thing, huggable, cuddly thing.
Bite your head off. Just kidding. She's a fire mama.
No, she's cute. She's cute and scary. She's like, so it's kind of it looks kind of like a half orc, but like fluffy.
Okay, and they're a fire gal, right?
Yeah, fire lady.
Okay, Calem's just gonna go. I have a thing, and I need your well. Okay, you first. It's your birthday. You first.
Me first for what? What am I?
What do you need? Why are you here? Is it just hey, Calem? It's my birthday. You got something.
Sorry. I forgot why I was here. Anyways, yes. She like looks at him, looks at like his tail, and is like,
He looks at what you're looking at. He's like, is it the tail?
No. She like crumbles up the piece of paper.
He's like, no. Oh, he looks at yours, just sees the paper. Oh, are you going for tail removal? Is that what this is? Because that's fine. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. No, I accepted my tail, but it's not. It's okay, Rowan. It's okay. Some people just don't like their tails, and it's fine and natural. So if there's any, and you know what? This is a perfect birthday gift because we're going to help you love yourself.
Treat yourself.
He actually, you see something I don't think you've ever seen from Calem before. He says, is that a list? Is that like an ingredient list?
Yeah.
May I take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
He puts on how do I describe these? These are very kind of goofy looking, but they're wide rimmed, very just pure circle glasses.
Is Caleb wearing glasses? That's so cute.
Is he wearing a certain person's glasses?
They're very circular. They've got a blue tint to them. He just kind of looks at it for a second, kind of zooms in a bit. He's like, "Oh shit, is that from the? Oh, you need stuff from the Faewild." He just goes, "Oh, these are just a gift. They're not who you're thinking. They're made by them. They're just different." He's like, "They're more for me. They're made for more arcanic purposes." He just kind of
he's an even bigger nerd now, and I love him.
He just sort of spins a little dial on the right lens, kind of keeps looking at it. He's like, "Oh, root of a dryad. Okay, you need a 2-trip scroll to the Faewild. That's what you're looking for. All right, I can hook you up." And you just see him kind of walk in. He's like, "Rose, where did you move my cart of scrolls?"
I moved it into your office because that's where it's supposed to be kept.
You know what, Rose? I appreciate all that you do for me. Thank you very much. He opens the door to his office and starts you just hear the sounds of just ruffling through papers, stuff's being thrown. And as he still has the glasses on, he's just sort of fiddling with them a bit. He's like, come on. I know I marked them all with the seal. Ah, perfect. He grabs one, shows up, puts the scroll in your hands and goes, "I can cast it from here. I'll have to set up a sigil stone, but that's no problem whatsoever. Once I set up the stone, you'll be transported to the appropriate stone in the Faewild. Planar hopping's a bit tough. It may hurt a little. You'll feel like you're going on a roller coaster, but you're doing it in a span of 10 seconds. Imagine the exhilaration of a roller coaster and everything that comes with that in 30 seconds.
All right.
It's lovely. So,
what's a roller coaster?
Oh shit! Yeah, we got stuff to talk about later because I took my weekend and it was a time.
Oh, goody!
Caleb just went to an amusement park on his weekend off.
Yeah,
that's adorable and hilarious thought. I love this.
He's just keeps kind of fiddling with the spectacles, just like, okay, I should have the proper sigil set up. He's actually writing around you with chalk. He's just like, I think they're a match. Okay, yeah, I just need to cast it. You'll be warped on over. Root of a dryad, not that hard to find. While you do that, he looks over to the rest of the list. Rose, do you think you and I could pitch in and get the rest of this stuff?
Well, I mean, she looks over the list. It would take a little bit of effort, but we could do it.
Calem just goes, it'll be a lot easier now that I got these. He keeps toying with them. He's just like, they've got about everything on it. Spells, opponents needed, all the roots, stuff in Timshul. Damn, she put a lot of effort into it.
Yes, it's Rowan. You know her.
No. I mean the person who made the glasses, Rose.
Rowan does not like the person who made the glasses.
You mean Rose?
Yeah. Or Rose does not like the person who made the glasses. I'm getting all confused with these RO names.
He keeps fiddling with them. Okay, I think I could set up a list and a map. he's just like, I'm sorry. It's like I got a new toy. It's fun.
Yes, I know. It's just the
How
person
old
who
is
gave
he? He's
person who
like,
gave you the toy is not my favorite person.
Why not? She's great.
Great, as in whisking you off to other lands to have adventures and, making it super dangerous and making me do your job.
Calem just goes, Rose, was that like weeks and months of pent up aggression?
Yes. Also, Ebony's out of town.
Ah, gotcha. He pats you on the back.
I'm
And just like,
lonely and jealous. I'm lonely, Calem, and you ditched me.
he pats her on the back. You should have told me. I would have phoned. You know I do that for you.
Yes.
He then just looks at the others. No worries. Me and Rose will work things out. We'll get the stuff you need. And he goes to Rose. I'll see about trying to get Ebony home faster. In the meanwhile, you guys are going to need some help in the Faewild. Once you guys are done, you're going to be warped right back to the same sigil stone on the other plane. You just need to remember where that is, and just head back there when things are done. Shouldn't be too hard. Dryads are a dime a dozen in the Faewild.
all right.
He just finishes his inscriptions on the floor and just goes like, "It's a temporary stone. I'll try to keep people out of this room so that if no one can step on the sigils."
I think
But
I'm better equipped for that than you are.
yeah,
Even though it's your room.
yeah, I'll get to work on the roots then, Rose, and I'll hatch a plan for your other issue.
Thank you.
He then looks to her and just goes, "We good?"
I'm good. Thank you, Calem.
Mm-hmm.
I still
looks-
don't trust that girl.
He then just sighs and goes, "You never will, but it's fine."
One of these days you two are going to get in serious trouble or something and come home. You're going to come home with 12 grandbabies and I'm not even going to have names picked out. And
Oh, you want to pick up? Calem just goes, "We'll talk about that later." But you guys know,
Calem.
I'm trying to get them on their way. Rose.
She's glaring at you now. But
He's like,
What have you done? What have you done to this girl?
He's like, no, not like that. I'm trying to get them to the Faewild because, if someone messes with the sigil stone, he gives her the look of like, it won't be good.
Yes. Go.
He then puts the glasses back on kind of sheepishly. He's just like, okay, perfect. He then looks, this should be fine. You shouldn't be picking up any extra planar trespassers unless, of course, someone from another plane of reality is making the exact same sigil stone at the exact same point in another multiverse. If that's the case, though, I mean, that's one in a bit. He then just goes, all right, have a time, and casts the spell. And before you know it, you guys are just warped into the Feywild.
Bye, straight small man.
As you guys' vision blurs, you just see the lights of the material plane, a warm, welcoming yellow just fade into lush greens and pinks, all around your eyes, just glowing and glowing. But you notice some other figures start to appear in a small hole you have. This furry, large being just materializing in front of you. And before you know it, you're standing in the presence of this orc bugbear hybrid, and you're in the Feywild.
What is that? I'm gonna hug it.
No. That's rude.
I'm
What are
gonna
you?
hug it.
Hug? What? Someone wants a hug? Hi.
Hello.
Who are you? Hello.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
What are you sorry for?
She blinks. No, that's my name.
Oh. Well, hi, sorry. I'm Kira. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Everyone else. Why? There's just an accumulation of you. What are you doing? People are just confused.
I think Rowan and Sari still have the Stones of Far Speech Calem gave you from the Mean Lock Diamond.
That we've never ever
Never
used.
used. So I'm going to use them. Calem's just like, okay, guys, I'm. Oh my god! Wow, she put everything in. Yeah, I'm sensing you guys in the Faewild. It's great. Is that another? Oh my god, that's supposed to be 1 in a billion. Holy shit. Hi, my name's Calem. I'm a prince on the material plane. You must be from some other multiverse. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. My friends and I are just here at the Faewild on some minor business. We promise we won't harm you or cross your path in any way. He then just, you hear like his voice fade out. He just goes, Rose, holy fuck! The thing I thought wouldn't happen happened!
I love him so much.
Is he okay?
I think so. He's just, yeah. Sometimes I wonder about him.
I want to say that because the stone hasn't been used in so long, and Sari forgot she had it, Calem's voice just started appearing out of it, and she chucked it and yelled, "Demon!"
Wait,
Calem, I'll get you out of there!
The girl that has a voice inside her head heard a voice and was like, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah. You just hear the tarot card just go, that was rude. Don't be cruel.
No. I like to imagine that Sari was just like, Calem, I'll get you out of there!
She's trying to
Punch the
break
stone.
She's pounding the stone against the ground like,
Yeah.
"Don't worry, buddy, I'll set you free."
You just hear,
No
no,
time.
this is canon, so I don't have to be secretive. You just hear Invo's voice go, holy shit, I hope she doesn't do that to my card.
Don't worry, I won't beat you up too hard.
he just goes like, this is why you're my favorite character.
At this point, Evandur has definitely leaned over to Rowan and just went, so, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how normal is this?
Being in another plane of existence?
No. The sorry girl. Doing.
Oh yeah. Don't even.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not a lot really shakes me, but I feel like I need to be mentally prepared for this small woman.
Okay, well, you mentally broke me earlier. So, like, I think we're even now, I guess.
I'm really sorry about that.
No,
I tend
I'm
to have that
sorry.
effect on people.
Alright.
Okay. I'm really upset that I fell for that as a player. The whole sorry thing just now.
So, I'll try to move this because I know some people have got kind of soft time limits. So, you guys are, Mikhail, actually, you haven't been speaking much, my bud.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say oof. I just realized how me saying Mikhail hasn't been speaking much is probably, yeah, oof.
Yeah, he's really
no.
sad now.
Poor
Oh,
word
no.
choice. Poor word choice.
He just goes to a corner now, like he's just sad.
He's now
sorry.
crying on a dryad root.
Oh no, why is he sad?
Cause he can't talk.
Because the god of this world accidentally made a dum-dum.
Oh
I'm sorry. The god of this world is patting Mikhail on the head, just telling him he's a soft boy who's done nothing wrong, and I'm very sorry.
He stops crying and just goes back to the group.
No.
no. Oh.
So
Rowan's gonna give him a hug. Be like,
So-
it's okay.
Too, but she's not
He
sure.
hugs back.
She would cover his ears if she was tall enough. So me. To Mikhail.
So, as all of you are just conglomerating,
Gives a disapproving look to the sky.
you hear
Sorry.
a voice just go, "Oh shit! I didn't know you had a stone of far speech, Rowan. Oh, this makes things so much easier." And Calem just goes, "Who the fuck is on the line?"
That'd be Janice.
Sari is very concerned with this rock.
Janice just goes, "Sorry, little boy blue. I'm taking things over from here. If anyone knows the Faewild, it's me." And Calem just goes, "I mean, that's not incorrect. All right, Janice, your input's probably gonna be useful. Okay, this is fine. We can work with this. We have two guides. This will make things easy." He just goes, "Or harder. Don't start." He just, all right. So the Faewild should be a real breezy time, guys. It's super chill here, except when it's not. Everything's calm except for when it's not.
That's specific.
That's the Faewild for you. It's the most neutral plane in the multiverse. Any emotion here is brought up to 11. It's probably why that little tiny insult from the god of this world caused your buddy there to just start bawling.
He just cries again.
Just patting him on the head. It's okay. It's okay.
So you guys are currently working to do trying to find a dryad route. Should be easy. I'll just tell you, dryads like to hang out in the forest because, of course, they do. They're dryads. Just follow some pretty simple rules. If they offer you a drink, say no, but be polite. If they offer you food, say no, but be polite. You're getting the trend here.
Why should we not eat or drink food from them?
They really like the party. If you think my drug use is bad,
Hell yeah.
honey, I'm tame compared to these fuckers.
That was the best line.
Comparatively, I'm PG, they're rated X.
Oh shit.
They are.
They sound like a lot of fun.
Oh my fucking god. Is this the Griffin Widow episode?
As you guys are just
No.
as you lot are kind of meandering around, he's like, so head into a forest. If you see multicolored lights coming from that forest, on the right track. Just say no. But be
Say no to drugs, kids.
But just be incredibly polite.
All right.
He's also like, and if they say any compliment about your looks, about your hair, about anything physical about you, return the compliment and walk away. Don't engage.
Evandur dies.
Mikhail's not even paying attention. Like, all he's thinking about is party. Like, he loves to party.
He's like,
no, Mikhail, no.
Just say thank you and walk away. Because I swear to God, if they are not high, they're horny.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What does that have to do with anything? Do they all have horns? Like Rose? Or Zachary?
You just hear Janice just go, oh shit. And just the sound of like a drink going down. He's just like, this is gonna be fun. Calem's just like, if you guys need an emergency get out, I can help you. And Janice is just like, no. And this is their moment. We're throwing them out into the real world. We're throwing them out into the multi. See how they do. This is a test of their adulthood. And Calem's just like,
didn't we kill a lot of stuff?
Calem's like, yes, but you never had to deal with the stuff boozing it.
I mean, Throgmorton's my best friend. He works at a bar. It can't be that much worse, right?
And I think at that moment, you look out, and sure enough, there's just a bunch of like lights coming from this one forest, and you hear people cheering and just shouts of like really fun sounding time. But Janice is just like, oh shit, it's the changing of the seasons, my dude. If there's one thing the druids in this town like more than when the seasons are nice and constant, it's when things are getting chaotic. And the changing of the seasons, that's the good chaos.
Oh, right.
He then just goes to Calem, buddy, chum, friend, pal. You gotta come over here. I got some changing of the seasons liquids I think you'll enjoy. And Calem's just like, I'm not getting drinks from you, Janice. I remember what happened last time. He goes, you had a great weekend last time.
I took you on a roller coaster.
Don't you fucking backsass me. Last time we went out for drinks, it was a grand time. Calem's just like, all right, whatever. All right, look, just head to that forest, get that dryad root, let's go home. And then we'll get Rowan her tail gone. And Janice is just like, and then Calem's just like, not yet, Janice. And then the call ends.
Oh.
So, you guys are heading towards that forest probably. And sure enough, there are satyrs and nymphs, all sorts of denizens of the Faewild. when you think Fae, it's probably there. Like boggles are like little things, little gnomish people called red caps. Just all
Like
sorts.
actual garden gnomes, or like Sari?
No, like actual garden. They're called red caps.
Oh,
Adorable.
Sprites, nymphs, satyrs, fawns, centaur. You name it, it's there. They're
Is
drinking.
there a unicorn?
Oh fuck yeah!
Sari is going to run up to the unicorn and hug it and just start crying.
Oh,
Mr. Unicorn, you do exist.
it just like
That's precious.
it just.
Mikhail. It's at this moment a very attractive Eladrin walks up to you and is holding out a drink.
ooh. He goes ahead and takes it.
Mikhail,
He looks at Rowan like, yes.
remember what he said. You're not supposed to accept things from them.
But it's a party.
Yes, we're not supposed to go to. It's their party. It's not our party. We have
But-
things to do here.
Oh, okay.
There's a sprite just grabbing like comparatively what looks like a fucking Titanic drink and just pounding it back.
Oh my gosh. He just gives back the drink politely, like, I'm sorry, like I can't take this.
He nods understandingly, opens it, drinks it. They're very understanding. But you see as they like walk away,
I feel bad.
no, they're not. They're not upset. They're like, it's not even like the oh, I understand. It's probably just more like the oh, okay.
No, like, but Mikhail is sad.
Oh, and it is the Faewild. That's the thing about if you're sad, like a little disappointed, it's ramped up to 11. Emotion.
Which is
Yeah.
why Sari started crying.
Yeah, Mikhail's really upset that he couldn't drink with his Tonaladrin man.
He starts crying again.
Oh no!
Rowan's like, oh no, now Rowan is also crying because she's like, I feel bad. I feel like I'm a party pooper.
I need to know this
Ruin on
for
my-
role playing sake.
Okay.
Is pride considered an emotion?
See,
Yeah.
it's typically meant like if you're a little happy, you're over the moon. If you're a little sad, you're just really upset.
Yeah,
But
but if
it's
you're a little arrogant or maybe extremely arrogant,
That is valid, and I accept it.
okay.
I'm scared now.
Noted.
Me too.
I'm not good at being prideful, but let's see what I can do.
All right, so you guys are just chilling out in the Feywild, and
We're
okay,
not
By the way,
chilling
my
out
shirt is off
outside.
now, and I'm just flexing as I'm walking.
Oh god.
there's a centaur who hands you a drink and is very clearly eyeing you, Evan.
Oh wait, like lady centaur?
A lady centaur, yes.
Oh, okay. I imagined like you were saying that there's like this super ripped like dude centaur that's like challenging him.
Oh no. This is
Right,
a lady
check it
centaur.
out.
Yeah. Sorry,
We
just
can
that
check it out.
unicorn. That unicorn like lowers itself, like basically saying like you can ride on me if you'd like.
Sari does it. She's so ecstatic.
As it starts just kind of plodding along, sorry, you're just like, yay! Yeah!
This is the best moment in her entire life.
Yes! I just imagine just hear sorry screaming yes as just things just flying along in circles.
All of my dreams have come true!
You just hear Janice go, and we've lost them. Caleb's just like, remember what you're there for, guys.
Yeah, the root thing. But I've got a unicorn.
Evandur definitely just was like, I don't need something like this. Thank you, though. I might need something like you, though.
Oh, shit.
But
Oh.
I'm going to guess plot starts.
I mean, a little bit. You guys are chilling out in the Feywild. Everything is going absolutely wrong. Keegan, my roommate for the night, has just walked in, so I'm gonna fill you in real quick, Keeg. This fucking group.
I think he's filled in. Actually, I think he's filled in now.
Yeah, you got Miss Janice and Calem are guiding them through the Faewild through a Stone of Far Speech. Rowan is crying because Mikhail is crying, and Mikhail is crying because they couldn't get a drink from a Hodaladrin. Sari is having the happiest moment of their life because they're riding a unicorn. And Evandur, yes, because it's the Faewild, is currently making really advances towards a centaur woman who's also making very so. Okay. I think, and you just hear Janice just go, and all is lost.
Not necessarily, though.
So Calem just goes, just remember,
has gained something.
Just remember why you're there, guys. Just find a dryad, get that root.
Wait, I have a quick question. When you described this scene, did you say there was dryads here, or was that something you left out?
Oh no, I may have left it out, but like I did say any denizen of the Faewild you can imagine parting it out.
Okay. Thank
you. Yeah, I will also say, Pyrrha. Pyrrha, is it?
Yeah.
You're greeted to a rather large fawn man who's handing you some food, and they're just like, "Come on and eat. It's a party over here," and like. He's giving you what look like the most amazing looking cakes and brownies you've ever seen in your life.
Pyrrha's fat ass cannot resist.
You eat one brownie. And yes, I use brownie for a very specific purpose. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, my dude. These were pot brownies.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna roll for you. That's a 15.
You are starting to feel it. It's not too bad, but oh boy, you are just like, you realize instantly what it is, and you're just like, oh yes. Take me away.
Yep, you're high now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Rowan, you just see this new bugbear being that just you've known for all of maybe a minute just start like getting down with it. Like the party's in full swing, and they are all in.
Oh no! Oh no! Everything's falling apart.
I'm just gonna say Evandur is probably trying to persuade this woman centaur that he's talking to, but so I just gotta I think you and I, we could maybe a little bit go off, have some fun, stuff like that. But I was thinking, what can make this better? Do you have a dryad friend nearby or anything like that?
Water fountains. Oh, I see. So with the mention of the dryad, the centaur woman nods and like kind of gestures off to a direction, and sure enough, there's like 5 of them in different floral patterns. All of them, you can almost like Rowan, due to your natural knowledge, and Mikhail, same deal. It's almost like you can tell what tree they come from just the way they look. One of them has very like pink looks, and you could tell they must come from some sort of cherry blossom. One of them has like a brown look to them with very regal and probably strong appearance, and they seem like they're probably from an oak of some kind. It's like you can make out what tree they are just from looking at them, and they look beautiful.
Ooh.
I am definitely going to ask this centaur lady. Do you mind accompanying me as we go over?
Wait, what was that question again?
Do you mind accompanying me as we go over? So that way it's like I'm being introduced.
She does like a curt bow and like holds her hand out for you to take.
Oh yeah. I definitely though like take her hand and then just kind of slide it up my arm for like, you know, that prom picture. You know that prom picture?
Yep.
Like you're walking in, yeah, and he is flexing. Remember, he does not have a shirt on.
Oh my god.
That happened right when he got there because he became more arrogant than he has been in at least the past 20 minutes. Not all of his life, but the last 20 minutes it definitely went up.
So sorry, you're riding this unicorn. You see Evandur, your new rival, walking up with the centaur woman to these dryads. And this unicorn, while sapient, and you know, unicorns have a pretty high intelligence actually, is just not is just letting you live out your horse riding fantasies, basically.
Sorry,
So they will.
What was that?
The unicorn will basically.
Girl confirmed.
Yeah. So I need to give you a grasp of the scene. Mikhail, have you stopped crying?
Yeah, he stopped crying.
All right, Mikhail, you stop crying, and you're just looking over at these beautiful dryads with Rowan. And you like turn to your party. Livy's just like the unicorn's just galloping in circles, but Sari is having the time of her life.
Yeah, she directs it towards the dryads. Onwards, Mr. Unicorn, to freedom and dryad root.
So Sari is onward. Somehow Evandur is following there too. It seems like everyone's kind of heading down the right track. Mikhail and Rowan, I think you guys make it over there, and sure enough, there's like these 4 dryads just chilling out by this like what I can best describe as a hot spring.
A hospital?
A hot spring.
Oh,
Like
a hot
an anime hot spring moment.
Yes.
Like
An
from
anime,
Yuri on Ice.
an anime hot spring moment with 4
Yes.
dryads. Yes.
Oh no.
And
Yeah, let's get in.
Can I question? Are they all the naked?
they're dryad. So like
Yeah.
clothing is a very weird concept. Like there are like leaves covering them, but
I'm just saying because Sari would immediately be very confused.
yeah, they're not naked, but it's like there's like some leaves over, and besides that, yes.
Rowan is just like, my God.
Is this like Rowan's best birthday ever?
Like, I feel like Rowan's feeling super conflicted because she's like, okay, on the one hand, I was asked to do a task that, like, we're all here because of me, and it was because I wanted something, and we're supposed to stay on task, but at the same time, oh my God, I think she's having this conflict of like, I'm so uptight, aren't I? I made Mikhail cry. I'm all, no, we gotta stick to the mission. Can't have fun. I'm always so like, I never have fun. I'm always the one that's like complaining and like making things less fun for everybody else. Why am I like this? She just starts like crying again.
Mikhail hugs her.
Why can't I ever
want you-
just have fun?
Sari tries to hug her, but she's too high up, so Mr. Unicorn just like starts nibbling the leaves and sticks from Rowan's hair.
I want you to
Evandur's
know.
still flirting.
Oh yeah, Evandur, make me just flat charisma.
Flat charisma, not persuasion or anything.
No, because you don't really hate them. They came on to you. I just know how much charm you bring into this conversation.
So charisma check.
Yeah.
That was an 8, and I can't believe I did that bad.
I mean, they came on to you.
It's just barely below average, but still.
Yeah, they came on to you. So it's like the more the centaur talks to you, they're not unimpressed. They're just it's mellowing a bit, but it's not too bad yet. Anyway,
I mean, I'm trying to think of how to basically say this, but Evandur probably has definitely offered this nice centaur lady. Have you ever wanted to have one of those picturesque moments of being carried off into the sunset?
oof.
Her up?
Her back half is a horse. Has he?
Evandur is strong boy.
So, I just need you guys to know. So as this is happening, the 4 dryads look to each other and then look to you, and then they like gesture as if to say like, join us.
Oh,
I can't go swimming. I'm on a unicorn.
Mikhail like holds Rowan's hand like, let's go join them.
She's back and forth. Alright, fuck it! She just, like, throws off her, like, dress. I think she has something. And just, like, dives in. This is the best day of my life!
Mikhail just gets completely naked and just joins them.
Mikhail, no!
Sari just goes, what is that?
Sari just goes, what is that?
Oh god, I just realized that.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
never- you know what? I'm not gonna ask.
Sorry, no!
Whatever it is that Avix did or didn't teach Sari is up to Avix. I don't.
Avix didn't teach Sari what boys look like.
Invo just speaks to you and is just like, really? You've never seen a penis before?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
God, this is not where I thought this would go!
Happy birthday, Shea. Let's listen to Sari find out about male genitalia.
Oh my god.
This
So-
is so great.
So as you guys are having a moment in the hot spring, the first dryad, the one who looked a bit more like a cherry blossom. Here's the thing, dryads don't really have a gender in the way we'd understand it because they're trees.
Alright.
But this first dryad is probably a little bit more effeminate looking than the others, and it just kind of closes its eyes, and you hear a voice in your head just go, "What is it that you came to our land for?" And then
I'm just like, I
the
am just.
second dryad, before you could speak, almost picks up where the first one left off. Is there any way we can help? The third, we'd love to make sure you get anything you'd like. And the fourth, we're the host of this party. We'd love you to be happy and enjoy yourself.
Rowan's just like staring at this like pink dryad lady and is just like, I don't care anymore.
Mikhail's just having a grand old time.
Okay, so here's the scene. It's been about half an hour, and you guys have just been chilling at this Fae party. I won't ask specifics, because I think I already know. But if anyone, I know Sari probably did not, because Sari is probably too happy.
I'm
on-
concerned at what you're alluding to, sir.
Sari's happy on her unicorn. That's all.
Evandur's still just trying to, because Evandur is like trying to get information out of all this in this mess, because he's not ecstatic, he's not excited, he's just over the top arrogant in trying. He's like, I'm good looking, I'll use that to my advantage.
That's fair. So we'll
He
get to
sounds
you
like that
last
stone.
because. So I'll get to you last because you're the one I need to actually put effort into.
Because you're the one I need to put effort into.
Sorry,
Oh.
you're just riding your unicorn freedom. Mikhail, there's 4 dryads. There's the cherry blossom one who looks a bit more effeminate. The a bit more masculine feeling of definitely the most powerful looking, who kind of reminds you of an oak. There's a very smaller, a bit weaker one. Not weaker, but just thinner.
Scrawny?
Yeah, that kind of reminds you a bit more of maybe a sapling. And the fourth is just very green and lush, and probably based on an evergreen. Their color seems to not change. So, Mikhail, which one have you been taking?
He goes over to the oak one.
Okay, the biggest and toughest of them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mikhail, you're definitely making an impression in this half hour. I don't know how far Mikhail would take things in half an hour, but I mean, you can use your brain.
He is
I'm
already
uncomfortable with this.
Like,
Two
he just
bros
looks up to
chilling in
this.
the hot tub, 9 feet apart.
Because they are gay.
Sorry, it's like there's space for Jesus.
But yeah, he goes up to this oak like one, and he's all like, "Hey, you like jazz?"
And from there, a long and
Also,
eloquent.
wait, he does this completely naked.
And it's fine. And it's fine.
I'm dying.
And it just it signs back to you. I love jazz.
Oh gosh. Anyway, please. Cool, my dude. You wanna like go for like a dinner and a movie and then like listen to some sweet jazz?
Dinner's here. I don't know what a movie is, but I'm down for that jazz.
Sweet. Then it's a date.
You know it. Mikhail,
If you've ever watched Chicago, you know that.
You're right. But I will be completely upfront. This dryad just walks out the hot tub with you, and the half hour passed.
Oh,
Has anyone succeeded in the dryad route?
yes, George Michael's.
Jazz. It is jazz.
Oh my
Play those
god.
funky George Michael's beats.
Oh my god. Just Michael's playing in this freaking. I would imagine it would be more like, like 70s music. Like, no, maybe more like 80s. Just very like hippie music. I imagine it's like hippie music.
Yes, probably. But
Hippie
these
jams.
are doing the sweet jazz. Rowan,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going with Cherry Blossom Dryad?
I'm just like, she's probably not very soft because she's made of wood. But I'm just like, probably just like resting up against her, just like, this is so nice. I'm so happy.
Well, they're not made of tree. They are tree-like. So they feel,
They are
feel
made of skin.
like elf or
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm just really, really happy.
I think at one point the Cherry Blossom Dryad just looks over to you. It's just like, this is so nice. I really think we can form a connection here. It just really sucks that you have to leave.
Rowan just like thinks back on like all her friends and on like Calem and stuff, and it's just like, yeah.
It just looks to you and just goes, is there something I can...
See, I came here because I have this like dumb tale that people think is weird, and I wanted to get rid of it, but like, I don't know.
She's looking at it and just kind of reaches out her dryadic hand, just goes, may I?
Whoa, okay.
And she just kind of touches your tail. She's
B,
like,
I was really expecting you to just like, and she tricked you, grabs the butt.
no. Janice just like cuts in. Are you okay? Hey guys, this is Darkest Timeline. Oh boy.
This is the nightmare
Oh,
scenario.
Janice! I was doing nothing.
He's like,
I want a unicorn!
yeah. There's the dryad.
Rowan just pushes the dryad lady like under.
You can't
Wait, does Star Far speeches work that way?
No, he can only hear you. But I mean, spell. He's just like, he just goes, Rowan, it's okay. I understand. I'm like, what? Why do you even think I care? It's fine, dude.
Okay.
Dude, the dryads of the Faewild are some of the most sensual beings in the realm. It makes total sense that you found them in a hot tub. He just goes, I don't think anyone could say no to dryads in a hot tub.
I'm sorry. I was tempted. Okay.
He's like,
Their
why?
powers corrupted me.
Janice is like, why do I care? We're not dating. And then like he just goes, oh wait, your inhibitions are lost in the face. Rowan, have you been hitting us this whole time?
Oh, on Janice this whole time?
Like Janice didn't understand why Rowan was like, Janice, I'm so sorry. Like as if you would say if you were caught cheating on a lover. And only now is he grasping that in the Faewild, the difference is your inhibitions are gone. And so for her to be referring to Janice as some sort of like date, like he's starting to realize, oh shit, does Rowan like me?
Oh, that's like weirdly really cute.
He's like,
In the weirdest way.
Yeah,
he's
in
like,
the weirdest way.
He's like, I mean, it doesn't matter right now. We're not in any sort of committed relationship. I'm not upset. It's fine. It's fine. Rowan, live your best life. Pink dryads, hell yeah.
Okay.
He's then just get the root, and when you're done partying, you've sobered up, just head back to the sigil. I'll try to help Calem.
Honestly, I don't really care about the root anymore.
He's like, well, okay. Are you sure you did? I mean, you were really upset about that tale, but if you don't care about it anymore, you could just head home when you're done.
I mean, like, all the people here are so chill. Like, they don't care about anything. It's all just like parties and acceptance. It's amazing.
Janice just goes, yeah, until anything bad happens.
Oh, I really want to be the bad thing that happens.
Go ahead.
No, because it'd be like, now Evandur gets out his battle axe.
No, I think what you hear Janice just go is like, yeah, it's all great when no one's thinking about anything, but the second you start realizing you got stuff to do, then it just starts getting a little hollow.
But this is so nice. This is all I've ever wanted.
It's nice for a time, absolutely. But like, living there is just not something I'd be down for. Everyone needs a break.
But this is my break, and it's amazing. I could have
exactly. No, Rowan.
Live here. It'd be awesome.
No, I don't. You don't live at your vacation house for a reason. Is what Janice says before he hangs up. And the dryad just goes, "Oh, are you looking for some dryad root?"
I was.
She's like, "I can help you with that."
You don't have to. It's fine.
Are you sure? Because if your tale is something that doesn't make you happy, then I see no reason to keep it in your life.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, maybe with time and confidence, I can learn to accept it.
That's fine, but doesn't it only bring you pain now?
I don't know.
You can live with it later. I mean, but right now it hurts. And hurting is bad. Why would you ever put responsibility on yourself when you can just enjoy every moment?
Oh, shit. This just got, very real. Oh, I feel this in real life.
Oh, and Pyrrha, just so you know, that really cool fawn who led you to some food has still been chilling with you, and if he's down for whatever you want.
I don't know. She's just a big softie. She likes cuddles, and I don't know.
She cuddles and food, just cuddling this fawn and eating lots of pot brownies.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Yep. Just getting real high with this cute fawn.
Here, you want to get into sexy times? What? No, I'm really into these brownies.
Yeah.
You then just hear him just go like, yeah, it's been so nice. I think I had a daughter at some point. They fucked right off. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Well, okay then.
He's like, so I guess I'm currently a bachelor because I don't know where my wife and other family fucked off to. It's fine. We just chill out here. Nothing bad happens here. That means bad stuff happens, but it's not like we give a shit.
I mean, bad shit happens all the time, but you know what? It's life.
He's like, I mean, it's never. Yeah, these two are just having those fake pot existential questions.
What is that cracking sound? I heard a loud crack.
You just hear actually, that's at this point that dryad to you, Rowan, just goes, if you want my root, Here, she actually just goes like, it's no trouble at all. And she reaches her form out to a tree that's planted right by the spring, just does some meddling and pulls out a root. And just goes, I want you to have it.
Aw.
Okay, I'm gonna very hesitantly take it from her.
She's like, even if you're not going to, you could use it as a way to remember.
Okay, that's
Cute.
that's very nice of you. Thank you.
She smiles. Is just like, it's. We have so many.
Wait, what did she say?
We have so many. We're trees.
Aw.
She's then just like, we very much appreciate the chance to get out here and enjoy the little time we have as sentients before we return back to our state. She then
I'm really sad.
she's like, it's not sad at all. It's a cycle. We get out, we enjoy ourselves, and then we return to the world, guiding it and watching over the that we create. It is the most fulfilling sort of life, but of course we need to have breaks, and well, breaks in the Faewild often go a bit too long, but it's fine.
Oh.
The two that you actually haven't been talking too much are just sort of conversing with themselves, and eventually those two get out of the hot tub, and it's very clear they're going off to do something else, and it's just when this pink dryad in this hot tub, Rowan.
Oh.
She then just smiles at you and just goes, "Oh, besides, it's best you return. After all, it'd be very rude to interrupt what your friends have been planning." And she then looks and just goes, "Oh, you haven't put that together yet? Oh, sorry. Eternal knowledge, you know."
No, I'm sorry.
She yells as the unicorn gallops past.
Evandur, you're currently probably stopping the other two drugs, even though you probably saw Rowan get the root from this first one. So you were just like, in your eyes, it's probably just like, all right, I did such a good job that I psychically linked up with that halfling.
Want me to actually say what he thinks?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
It's always nice to be able to inspire the younger ones to be able to do things for themselves every once in a while. I'm glad I was able to aid her in her being able to get the confidence to go.
Doesn't talk to him at all.
And you're
I'm
still
proud of you. I
Make
honestly couldn't be bothered to remember your name, but I think it started with an R. I'm proud of you.
make one more charisma check on that centaur who's been still chatting it up with you.
That's a nat 20.
How do I beat around the bush of you fucking?
In case you forgot, he's prideful, not trying to have sex with everything.
I mean,
To put it bluntly, he was trying to use his charm to get info.
oh, so when she started trying to ask for more and the job was done, she probably let her down.
Well, in all honesty, Evandur's not. The thing is, Evandur prides himself on being a gentleman as well.
Oh, that's nice.
So
A genuine
it's probably
gentleman.
like
Oh my God, nice
he wouldn't go that far, but he'd probably do something along the lines of explain that he has to go back to the material world, material plane. And
I'm sorry, my fair lady. One day I shall return.
no, he's not going to pretend. He's so
I meant
to
he
lie
would
to
say,
this woman.
No. I said he would say that with complete and utter seriousness.
No,
One day I shall return for you, my love.
no, he does not plan on coming back here.
Oh.
No, it would just be like, I enjoyed our time together. It was fun. It was a lot of good laughs. Probably give her a peck on the cheek or something like that out of respect.
Aw.
Not go too far.
That's fair. I think the centaur appreciates.
I love this. I love this guy who's super, super conceited, but's just nah, not super into that.
No. But anytime you find yourself in the material plane, I'd love to take you out for dinner.
She nods.
Aw.
Very nice.
Sorry, in person starts with an R, and the person that hasn't talked yet, and I haven't learned your name. Let's go.
So when he says "let's go," Rowan, the dryad hot tub with you looks at you and just goes, "So, suppose it's time to make your choice. You can stay here and revel in hedonism and whatever the fuck they're doing. It is just like, I don't fucking know. It looks like a time. Or you could return home. I can't promise that things will be as easy as they are. She goes, but sometimes things being hard's pretty okay.
Yeah, I do have some nice friends back home.
She then just goes, and you did just kind of confess your feelings to a certain lad.
Oh my god, I did! She starts like freaking out.
She's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I'm sure that will resolve quite nice.
Now, if we're honest to the circumstances here, she didn't just yell, "Oh no, what is happening?" She is screaming for like a minute straight.
Yeah, probably.
She is panicking like that. It's cranked
Yeah.
to 11.
Yeah.
It's like a minute. She's catching her breath. The dryad's like, "Now calm down. It's okay."
Yeah.
I just waited.
Mikhail, your dryad has the sense that you're leaving, and I'm not gonna ask what you have been up to, but
Some fun.
fun, yeah, some jazz, freeform
Some
jazz.
jazz is fun.
Some air quotes jazz.
As Mikhail, you return, but your outfit that you came in is gone and replaced with a very elegant, very floaty, just very natural looking, incredibly druidic that I think you have crafted as a parting gift from your new dryad companion.
Mikhail is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very pretty boy.
I think your dryad friend actually you maybe don't have it on you, but I think he hands you one and puts his thumb and finger together in the universal symbol of "I'll call you."
I was just gonna make that joke. I was just gonna make that joke.
Now, I'm going to ask a quick question because this is one of the last moments Evandur is going to feel this prideful, probably today.
Yeah.
I did just roll a 19 to flex hard enough to rip my shirt. Please remember, my shirt is on the ground. Like, just flex in my shirt, like 5 feet away, tears. I rolled a 19 on this. Like, yeah.
The beauty of Fey magic, yes, it just rips. Your shirt animates, does the pose, and rips with you.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
I appreciate that. I needed a tank top.
Sorry.
I'm actually really impressed.
Sorry. Your unicorn looks at this whole situation, rides you back to the sigil stone, and kind of gives the symbol of kind of lowers itself the way it did to let you ride it, and the symbol of it is time.
Oh no!
It looks like
bawling now.
Oh no! As you softly get off this this unicorn, it looks at you and just nuzzles you with its nose.
Oh, B, you're gonna make me sad.
And it looks over at you and then smiles as it actually, you hear Invo's voice just go, oh, it's a Celeste. Oh, this makes sense. Sorry, my friend. Your time with this horse doesn't have to end. It's a celestial being. You can find it again.
What does that mean?
It's Daryl!
He goes, unicorn.
Holy crap.
Unicorns aren't fey.
Daryl!
They're celestial. They're from higher plane. They're from he's even dropped the scheme because he's figuring this out and he's excited. He's like, they're angelic. They're holy almost. It's symbols of gods. But
So I'll see Mr. Unicorn again?
He then smiles and says, Mr. Unicorn can be on any plane it chooses. So I think time with it, you won't be losing. Because I think you're the plane that it'll be choosing.
She's still crying, but she's happy now.
Aww.
As you guys are heading to Stone, you take a look at Pyrrha, and I think Sari or Evandur is probably like, all right, we're heading back. Pyrrha, you can choose. Do you want to stay in this party or you want to head back?
Pyrrha's kind of just high off her ass, but...
I mean, you somehow were able to travel the most south in the first place. probably know you're
I'm
back.
ready to go home.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
thought you were originally from here. Where is she? Is she not?
No, she was the one in
Where
a big
else?
chance
Popped
that
up
someone
out of
from
nowhere.
another reality
Oh
shows
my
up
god.
at the exact
She's
same.
from another multiverse.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Which-
see.
So
Which
this is an
explains
Into
the
the
whole-
Spider-Verse situation.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
explains the whole race that doesn't exist thing
Yeah.
real well.
Cool.
As one does.
Yeah.
So as you guys are making your way back to the Sigil Stone, I think, Rowan, you open the Stone of Fire speech again. You just hear Janice go, "Did you get the root?"
Yeah, I did.
That's nice to hear, Rowan. Me and Calem and Rose have gotten. Calem's real happy about those new glasses of his. Do you know where he got them?
You just hear Rose in the background.
I have an idea.
Real? Oh, you got it later because I have no clue where you could get that in.
I'll talk to you about it. By the way, back when we were in the I said some things, and emotions get heightened, and you know how it is.
Janice just goes, "Yes, your emotions get heightened, your inhibitions are gone." You can tell he wants to say, "But you don't lie," but he just replaces himself with. So I understand if what you said wasn't the full truth.
I mean, it was.
He then just goes, "Oh, wow, that's nice to hear. I mean, I wouldn't have made that list for you if I didn't want to be happy."
Rowan's just making like squeaking noises.
He then just goes, when you get back, we could. Don't worry." And Calem just goes, "Okay, the way back's made. Hope you guys had fun in the Faewild." And before you can say anything, the sigils light the pinks and greens of the Faewild fade back into the welcoming yellows of the material, and you're back in the castle.
Calem.
Yes, sorry.
I met a unicorn.
Oh, that was adorable.
And sorry, you look to see if maybe the unicorn came with you, and while not, you do see something on the floor, and it is a scroll.
I just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
That just hurt me.
As you
I've done that more than once.
crack it open, you see it's a spell scroll, and it's for Phantom Steed.
I don't know magic.
Calem's just like, "Don't worry, we can work something out."
Yay.
Rowan, as you look, you see the root from the dryad that you got, and as you're looking at it, you see kind of dangling from it are some beads. And as you kind of take this pink bead off of it, you realize it's kind of matches the bead in the center of Heartmender.
Oh.
The different color, Heartmender's is a bit more of a white, but this is a pink bead that you could probably put in the same.
Oh, whoa. Would I replace it or would I have like two?
You would replace it, but here's how they work. These beads contain the spells locked into Heartmender.
Oh, whoa, that's so cool.
So at any given time, you can replace the bead, and it'll have a different loadout of spells, basically.
Oh, that's so cool. What, like,
This one specifically is a bit more.
this is completely out of character. I really want to like actually make little models of some of these weapons. So like, what does this bead look like? Is it like a jewel or is it like a bead? Like,
It's very ceramic. The way you drew Heartmender for Rowan, and you had like the circle in the center
okay.
coming from. It's like that, and it's held into place in the center of the heart. That pink bead would contain more elemental magic, so stuff like firebolt, control water. That's the bit more of the elemental. So
Okay,
white.
I imagine that they just look like pretty, like shiny stones.
Yeah, and you could switch them out at any given point to change out the loadout of Hartman.
Oh, cool.
And you could also probably use downtime to look for blank beads, like just the stones you can, and mix and match, and basically make your own custom loadout for your staff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Ooh.
Mikhail, you start to look at your outfit again, and you realize, like, at a command, this outfit just billows, and as if the wind comes through it, and it just makes you look amazing. You have this. The item is typically called the Cloak of Billowing, where as a bonus action, you can cause it to billow in a non-existent wind. But this is basically the dress of billowing, or the outfit of billowing, and it is a very free-formed outfit that at your command will billow in the wind.
What's the real? Is it just to make him?
There's no mechanical benefit. Yeah, this is very.
It's literally just to make him look pretty.
I mean, you could I would argue that using it could probably give you some bonus to your charisma.
I love it.
Amazing.
Is this B? This is a real thing in D&D.
The Cave of Billowing? Oh fuck yeah!
Oh my god.
And
He's so pretty.
Evandur, you realize as you left, the centaur had put something in your hand, and now that you're taking a better look at it, you're realizing it's another knife that matches the one you used to shave, but this one is the hilt is of fine woodcraft, and the blade itself is made out of just metal found in the Faewild, and it is ornate and beautiful.
I can shave twice as fast.
Pyrrha, did you end up following them, or did you stick around and party? I didn't catch it.
What?
He asked if you ended up. Did you follow us back? Did you go off to your own home? Did you?
I imagine Pyrrha just kind of got booted out there. So yeah, she followed back.
All right, you're just kind of sitting there, high off your ass, and Calem's just like, I mean, I've seen weirder. So he just kind of dusts you off a bit, stands you up, and just goes, welcome to Timshel. I'm not sure how you got here, but your stays could be as long as you. He just goes, if you're considering settling in these parts, we'll see to getting you somewhere to stay. And Pyrrha, you are totally welcome to stay in Dimshul for as long as you'd like. And so, at that moment, Janice, Rowan, you haven't seen him. Calem's been the one guiding you back. So when you see Janice again, much to your surprise, he's holding something. He takes the root from you. He just goes, I'll work on that in a minute. But he's holding a little box.
Oh.
He hands it to you, and when you open it, sure enough, you just hear and a little the spring construct just jumps out and starts dancing. Just Janice has pranked you.
What a wonderful gift. I.
Does Sari see that thing pop out of the box?
Oh yes.
Sari screams.
Rowan is just laughing. Just like, aw, I know you so well.
You were probably like holding it 10 feet out because you.
Yeah, she's just like, I saw this coming a mile away.
Janice just goes, you love it.
The puppet's very cute.
Calem just goes, all right, everyone, you can come out now. I think the jig's up. He taps his staff, and along the walls, coming out of an invisibility spell, Rowan, a lot of people. You see Talia, Andre, playing all your friends in party hats and little streamers.
Lothar has two. Lothar has two party hats on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see Sari. You see Abbott.
Mom! T-Mom! I met a unicorn!
Mikhail, you see a Triton man standing there with a party hat.
Fuck. He runs off.
Oh, Evandur, you see probably some friends of yours from the past. Just a lot of people have shown up because Calem put out a missive while you were away saying party in the castle. And if anyone knows anything about Timshul, is that they know how to party.
Aww.
You even Rose.
It's a bit tamer than the Feywild party.
I was about to say, and in comparison to what we just experienced, it sucks.
Oh, yeah. Rose. You see Ebony. They were waiting there too, hiding in the.
Rose managed to get Ebony. Oh, that's so cute.
I find it hilarious that Livy has to freak out twice as much for two characters that freak out a lot anyway.
Yeah.
Rose is like crying a little bit.
As Calem sits back and just kind of relaxes and enjoys this, as the party go on, he looks to you, Rowan, and yeah, I put out the call, but most of them are here because, you're nice and people like celebrating good people.
Aww. Rowan's like crying a little bit because, I mean, I know this is like completely out of canon, but in the actual canon story, Rowan says she's like, oh yeah, I'm great at talking to people. People super nice, but evidence has shown she's not always super nice and she's kind of lonely. So I think this makes her really, really happy to be like, oh my god, people actually like me a lot.
Althea's there, just all your buds are. All of them.
Oh, she's so happy.
I think Janice just kind of walks up to you, puts his arm around you, and just goes, can I be 100% honest with you, Pink?
Uh-huh.
I got shit tons of dryad root.
What did he say?
I have shit tons of dryad root back. I just needed to get you. I just needed to get you out here so that way Calem and I find your surprise party.
Wow, what a bitch.
Oh, you little shit! And she gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
Aww.
Janice just pats you on the head and is just like, I'll get you a real gift some other time. He then just goes, are you sure you don't want the tail? I mean, I can still craft it. That's not a problem.
I think I've learned to like it.
He smiles. He's like, it makes a difference.
Evandur slides his knife back and he goes, no surgery today.
It makes you different. It's a good different. And he just kind of, you kissed his cheek, so he probably just reciprocates to, the top of your head.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay. After that moment of him going, it makes you a little different. Evandur walks up and goes, and everyone needs to be a little different. Could you imagine if everyone was like me? How would you know how great I am if everyone was like me?
Dennis is just like, yeah, see, we all have to be a little different. So that way Evandur can feel better about himself.
No? So you can look up to someone.
He's like, yes, Evandur, and...
But that's only because you're tall.
Pierre just leans over. If you're looking up at anyone, shouldn't it be...
Pyrrha's really, really tall. She's a bugbear. She's a bugbear half-orc. She's cute.
Evandur and Pyrrha start fucking arm wrestling.
Do we actually?
She's high as fuck. She thinks that she's arm wrestling like a dragon.
She's well, it's either that or she's how do I describe this?
We're fucking Cloud 9.
Yeah, she's she goes to arm wrestle and instead of I'm trying to put his hand to the table, it's just pulling him in for a bro hug.
Yeah.
The bro hug could happen.
Yeah, just pulls him in for a hug. He's like, this is...
I will also say one thing Evandur is definitely going to do at this party is go up to Sari and go, so you think you can hit good? Sometime we should get into a little sparring match and see if you really can.
Because my Teeth Mom is here, and because I met a unicorn, I will not do what I want to do, which is kick you where the sun don't shine.
Can you reach
I
that?
learned what a dick was today, and now I'm gonna kick you in it.
I will say,
just goes, wait,
I
how
have
do you
to,
know?
I have to make this clear. I have to make this clear. Sari has several gnome brothers. She's seen what a gnome looks like down there, and it's much smaller.
Why is that important information?
Because
You just hear Talia.
yes, what was that?
You just hear Talia go, I resent that statement. Andre just goes, aren't you a girl? And Talia just goes, I mean, yeah, but... And Andre just goes, hey, man, I don't judge.
Oh my god.
And Rowan, playing music at your party is your brother.
Okay, Rowan hasn't seen her brother in forever. She doesn't care if he's like in the middle of the song. She's just fucking like jump on him and give him a hug.
Aww.
You do that right at the perfect moment. Hits a and you hug your brother. Evandur and Pyrrha are in a bro hug. Rose is cuddling up with Ebony, and Calem's just leaning back, kind of proud of all he's done.
Aww.
And then
You arrogant piece of crap. No.
Calem's just leaning back, kind of proud of himself, and then he just looks at his glasses again. You see them flash a bit, and he's like, then you just hear him go, "Hey, you serious? Oh shit, yeah, show up, come on. Yeah, of course." He then you see the lights fleck off again. He just goes to Rose and just like, Rose, is it okay if I bring like maybe 3 or 4 more guests? And that's where I will call it tonight.
Oh, that was really cute. Thank you. That was a very nice gift.
Now I have a question about this bro hug that's very important. When I tore my shirt magically?
Yes.
I was really hoping I was waiting.
Oh no, it's still in the call. It's still in the call.
Yeah, I was hoping like that would be the last line.
Oh.
So when I tore my shirt magically,